Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to the mod Fire Emblem The Dark Amulet. We are getting into Chapter 6, The Tip of the Spear. And last time, we had our secret mission in which we were out in the garden. I guess it would be more of a stealth mission, but anyway, we only had 4 characters, and it was just a matter of surviving against a bunch of assassins who were after Julia, the dork's daughter. Now, there was something more than merely her safety that he was worried about last time, so we pick up now with the meeting in the morning that was promised. Commander Phoenix. Dork Fornus, before this council begins, may I ask, how fares the Lady Julia? She lives, and that alone is a blessing. But this war has gone on long enough. The madness must end. What do you think we've been doing, dude? I mean, you think we haven't been trying our hardest since we've been fighting against a whole bunch of forces and stuff? Like, Zedard must be brought to justice. Look, nobody's sympathies have changed. Like, we all want this. We've been wanting this. What exactly do you think we can possibly do that we have not already done? Then you want to hear my spy's report. Harlan, please begin. I followed a man by the name of Griss, tailed him for 2 days. He led me to an excavation site. The old mines. They're closed on penalty of death. Zedard has promised to reopen them. That promise led to the alliance between Zedard and Brago. Why are these mines so important? Are they filled with gold? Jewels? The only thing to be found in those mines is death. That is all I will speak of them. Maybe you should speak a little more about them. Dude, I mean, the fact that you've chosen for this long to not speak of them except to say, they're closed, go home, nothing to see here, what do you think that gets you? Like the Area 51 people, they still exist to this day. There is a reason for that. Well, that site, it seems, is a mustering point for Brago's men. He's building an army. The rumor among the bandits is that in 5 days, Brago and Zedard will merge their forces and march on your capital together. 5 days? So quickly? Maybe last night's attack was an attempt to distract you. A man caught in grief can hardly take the initiative. Phoenix, why do I have the feeling that you have well, because he's had a night to sleep on it at this point. I mean, who goes to a war council without some sort of plan in advance, especially if you're the one being paid to have the plan and do the fighting? Me? No. But my captain does. Lord Fornus, my name is Edric. We met last night. Yes, Julia spoke well of you. Go on then. How do we solve this riddle? Zedard and Brago have time and gold and numbers on their side. But we have something better. Better than time, gold, and soldiers? We have speed, Lord Fornus. The Phoenix Blades can strike south today. Using supplies from the villages we saved, we can hit Brago's army in 2 days. Hit him before he's ready. Catch him with his pants down, as the common soldiers say. I will personally lead this attack. Then, in 2 more days, I will return at the same time you and Zedard meet on the battlefield. He'll be expecting Brago's reinforcements, not a knife in his... What? Okay, so a knife in the dark, wasn't that the previous name's chapter, or chapter's name rather? A knife in the back should be the name of, like, the next chapter. It's a good plan. Phoenix, can you vouch for Edric's abilities? He's learned from the best, my lord. Okay, the best being you, of course, Phoenix. So, remember that thing he said about, never share glory if you can help it? So, even speaking well of his captain, he still says, he's this great because he learned from me. Very well. I have just one adjustment to the plan. Edric, I will be joining you in the attack. Lord Fornus, this is too dangerous. Dangerous? The gardens are dangerous. The castle is dangerous. Julia will be where Zedard least expects. Then the decision is made. Go, Edric. You have not only my daughter in your hands, but the very fate of Westmarch. So no pressure. Harlan, I have a request. A request? Oh no. What? Oh, What, I can't make requests to my oldest friend? See, orders to your spy I can handle just fine. But requests to a friend? Those are messy things, Phoenix. You know, Harlan, you're smarter than you look. Dick move, dude. You're smarter than you look. Backhanded compliment, you look like an imbecile. That's the point. This is the request. Join Edric on the strike against Brago and his bandits. What else? Why must there be more? Phoenix, you haven't gotten to the messy part. Julia, keep her safe. Bring her back alive, no matter what. Do you remember what I said to you when you took Fornus's contract? Of course. You said, power is the sweetest poison. Don't grow too fond of the taste, friend. I know what I'm doing, Harlan. Just do as I ask. Consider it done. Careful, Phoenix. Please, old friend, be careful. You know, maybe his real pronunciation of his name is Phoenix after all, but, I mean, you could just call him, the bird Phoenix. Like, it's enough that they're called the Phoenix Blades. They're not called the Phoenix Blades, as they would have been if Phoenix himself wanted to name his mercenaries after his family line or whatever. So, Hilda, look, it's your village. That's right, Captain. I almost wish we could stop, maybe visit my parents. But I guess we're in a rush. Speed is our only ally, but at least we can admire it. It's already have repaired from the bandit attack. Well, we're hardy folk. So I've seen. I don't know what we'd do without your help. Not to mention Griss and Katrine, Gigachad. Well, Uncle Gigachad is just happy to have an excuse to swing his lance. I don't think he liked retirement. As for Katrine, well, she doesn't like fighting, but she thinks she met you for a reason, now that she has to see this through. Katrine's weird like that, or now she has to see this through. Sorry, I'm bungling it a little bit. So this is the mining country. It stinks. You think everything stinks, Shorn? Yeah, never a positive word out of Shorn's mouth. I think we had one exception, and otherwise it's just constantly been Shorn being like a glass half empty, oh, I'm gonna go eat worms. Just a sad sack. No, Shorn's right. There's something in the air. Well, just because he's right doesn't mean he's not still a negative jackass. It's faint, but vile. Oh, I'm getting it now. Well, nothing we can do about it. Let's prepare for the attack. Oh, wow, all of a sudden, all these villains. Ah, it is a good day to die. This dude is half Klingon. Grummus, heed me. Brago, I was about to tell you. The scouts just reported a mercenary army on approach. I know. I dreamed of them, Grummus. It was a good dream. So what do? We don't have Duke Zedard here to help us. Zedard has his role. We have ours. Even without our full might, we'll easily crush them. It is our destiny, isn't it? Too much is at stake for us to fail. Our destiny? You mean to get mining again? All those pretty artifacts are worth a heap of gold. I speak of destiny, and you have the gall, the insolence, to speak of gold? There is a voice in the darkness between the stars. Oh no! Oh, it's Yog-Sothoth. But you are deaf, Grummus. You are a deaf idiot child. Relax, Grummus. Just an innocent joke. Of course we want the gold. Yes, let us kill these mercenaries and gather lots of gold. Something's not right with the boss. So, I guess Brago used to be more of a, yeah, me want gold, me want jewels, me want valuables, like, just the standard sort of bandit stuff. But here he is being super creepy and talking about, like, the voice in the outer darkness between the stars. It's like, okay, yeah, this is definitely Lovecraftian stuff right here. Okay, we push south and put an end to Brago. Without their king, the bandits will scatter. Phoenix Blades on my signal. Charge! Alright, so now I get to pick my units, and there's something I've been meaning to do for a very long time at this point. Get rid of Katrine because Julia's a force companion, and she has more flexibility as a healer anyway. Okay, yeah. Katrine? I don't know. Alright, do want Gigachad, don't want Shorn, Miley, no thank you, no thank you, no thank you. Harlan, I don't think there's anything to steal on this particular map, but we absolutely want Nadia. So, let's go ahead, by the way, and do something I've been meaning to do for a while. The last map I had her on, I had very few turns to do things, and ever since then... boom. I realize she already has a bunch of skill, but nevertheless, I really want to give her an edge because she's just starting up here. Angelic Robe. Boom, now she has 28 hit points, so she is in much better shape. Let's see. Do I also want to give her a talisman? Normally I'd use the talisman on somebody else, but... I mean, who is really lacking in special defense? That I mean to keep, I mean. Yeah, no, his resistance is good. Of course, her resistance is good, she's a troubadour. You know, even Hilda's got pretty good resistance. So, yeah, I mean, Nadia is the one, despite being a magic user. Usually magic users don't need talismans, but I guess she is a sort of a different class, huh? So, I'm gonna do something I usually wouldn't otherwise do, and go ahead and give her the talisman. So, I've really buffed up Nadia quite a bit right here, because she's my level 4, and meanwhile we got level 11, level 14, and, I mean, level 6, but, I mean, technically level 15 if you count all the level ups that Hilda's gone through. So, yeah, this is going to be my small elite force that goes out onto the battlefield. Do I want to form these guys in any different formation? They're pretty much at the front lines. Alright, I don't see any, archers. The archers are down here, but right at the top... Actually, hang on a sec. See, this archer... What can you do? Yeah, if I visit that village with her... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Ah! I am one off and I can't move her down any further. So, I do mean to visit that village down there at some point. So, maybe I can have her, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Nah, man, I can't even have her go to this castle. Well, maybe I can move her down into this forest here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Yeah, move her down to this forest. I can have these two cutthroats attack her, and hopefully the forest should give her some cover. And meanwhile, the others will clear the other immediate vicinity bandits. Looks like most of these guys, except for that dude with the hand axe, have single range. So I gotta take care of... Do I need to take care of the hand axe dude? Yeah, I will take care of the hand axe dude. Why not? Anyway, just before we start, let's go ahead and save to state 1. And battle begin. Was I smart enough to give Hilda a sword? Yes, I was. Okay. Probably should have checked that first. Do either of you guys have sword slayers? No, you don't. Okay. So, Hilda moves up, attacks that dude with an iron sword. Alright, well... I mean, the enemy only can do 1 damage to us in return, so... Yeah, Hilda doing work, pulling her weight. Alright. Nadia, let's move you down. Let's equip you with fire just for the present. Edric... Yeah, now we're getting into some ranged guys over there. So, once more, the broadsword is just about at half at this point. So then these guys... Okay. As long as Edric attacks this dude, then nobody else can get at Hilda. So I can actually afford to have her come down here and speak to... Oh, hang on a sec. Okay, good. Yeah, none of these guys can get at her. Go ahead and speak to Edric. Oh, support him, okay. Captain Edric, might I have a word? Now? Well, if you insist, of course, Lady Julia. This is not my first foray into battle. I've traveled with many of my father's knights, but this is the first time a stranger is charged with my protection. I'd like to know, Edric, what kind of a man are you? Boy, you and several other people. That's a curious question. You can't answer? You don't know who you are? I do. Or I think I do, but, well, words are fishy things. A man can say he's one thing and be another entirely. Ah, so you refuse to answer. How about I answer with deeds over words, Julia? I could tell you I keep my promises. I could tell you I stand for what I believe in, but I'd rather show you instead. I suppose I can accept that. Lady Julia. Yes, Edric? Suppose I asked you the very same question. What kind of a woman are you? I had a very clever answer at the tip of my tongue. I would speak of my father, my lineage, my title and duty. But, like you said, words are fishy things at times. Perhaps I will show you the woman I am, so long as we travel together. I'd like that. Be well, my lady. Boy, I tell you what, the ladies do like Edric here. Something else I've been meaning to do. Let's go ahead and give this Lance Reaver to the supply. Yeah, I guess the Iron Sword too, huh? And we're gonna take, oh, that's Torch. Who's got the staff that gives you more resistance? Man, I lost track of that thing. Oh well. Alright, Edric down here, and yes, I am going to use more broadswords again because I need the range. This would have been the time, by the way, that the light brand would probably have been more useful. Nevertheless, I'm probably just going to hold on to the light brand for a little while longer. Alright, do I want Gigachad moving north or south? I guess I better have Gigachad moving south here. Is he gonna block that sword, dude? Okay. Alright. Hey, Rivka, you wouldn't believe it. Believe what? That pile of mud Dwalt, that one that turned traitor, he's part of the mercenaries now. Dwalt. So that's where he went. Good riddance, I say. He never fit in anyway. No, not like you, Rivka. You know how to bash ahead. Living with Brago has its perks, but I'm looking to move on soon. Greener pastures and all. Move on? Brago says we'll all be richer than kings soon. Psh, good luck with that. Your loss. Hey, didn't you and Dwalt have a thing together? Heard you broke his heart to pieces or something. Something like that. Is this a battle or a gossip lunch? Would be a shame to lose you, Rivka. Dwalt, I never got to say goodbye. So, I didn't bring Dwalt for this mission. You know, the beefy axe, the fighter. And, I could have, but, like I said, I have a small elite force in mind. So I really don't feel like recruiting any more than I absolutely must. Okay, alright. Oh, right, because I'm next to a forest, these guys are all moving into that forest area. Ba-boom, crit. So, that's fine. Alright, here we go. Now's the test. Okay, good. We're doubling those dudes. And that guy made the mistake of attacking Gigachad. He's like, I've got the weapons triangle advantage. I'll be just fine. And now you're dead. Okay, here they are moving up. This is why I took the broadsword. I guess that guy couldn't get into the castle, and another one just came out of the castle. Yep, this is reinforcements, alright. Now, this cutthroat, would we be able to kill him in one turn? No, we can't. Dang it. So, oh, but good news. He can't actually get to this village. The question, though, is, if I go into the village, could I then get out again before he was upon us? Actually, more importantly, there seem to be a lot of enemies around this village right now. I don't know if I really want to jump in there just yet. Alright, oh, right. Let's go ahead and save at the beginning of the turn. And this thunder should have a decent chance of hitting. There we go. Alright, good start for you, Nadia, and let's go ahead and just heal Nadia right back up again. And Hilda's surrounded by enemies, and that's just where she wants them. but she is out in the open, isn't she? So... I'm kind of thinking she should go into a forested area right now. How about this forested area right here? Yeah, let's go ahead and use the Slim Spear. I know that's not good with all these axe users, or... well... no, she can't kill that dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Would she be able to get into that fortress? I wonder. Yeah, let's move her in there, and let's go ahead and give her a vulnerability, and yeah, let's go ahead and put the Iron Sword back on. Alright, yeah, come on and break yourselves upon me, now that I've got extra defense and extra avoidance. And Gigachad, let's put you in this forested area, because why not? We're just maxing out on defense right here. Now, that's what this map does. It's like, alright, fine, you want to dig in with your defenses? Okay, another nice level up. Fine, then while you're digging in, we're just going to wreck these villages here while you can't do anything. So, alright, yeah, enemies hitting us. So, this is how a new life begins. A new opportunity to restore my family's name. Watch out, Duke Ormer. This Kesterwall isn't dead yet. Oh. Alright. So... oh, never mind. I was gonna say we need somebody to talk to Freya, but we already have her. And she's got a Frost Lance, an Axe Reaver proficient only to her. So, this is a nice little twist where a Lance Flyer is actually good against ground axe units. Let's have a look at those skills. Plus 10 crit if there are no allies within 3 tiles, that's nice. So she's sort of a loner. And looking at these stats, yeah, they're pretty nice. Like, Freya is certainly one of the better units of this game. You know, I might consider holding on to her. I don't know yet. Let's go ahead and save to state 2, and... yeah, I could have her just talk to Edric right there, but I kind of want to move her in towards that village. So, let's keep you in the forested area for now, and... okay, you got a pretty high crit going there. But it didn't work out that time. Alright, fine. Let's go ahead and clear up this mess a bit. Bunk. And if I move you here... I'm still kind of nervous about that. I can't kill that archer right now. That's bothering me. And I may want to move these 2 forward sooner than later, simply because there's probably going to be some reinforcements over here. I've only played this map once before, so I can't remember all the various turns that the battle makes eventually. Well, did you have the heavy spear? Yes, you do. Alright, so I'll move you down to this forest, and yeah, there's a lot of enemies around here, and having a spear isn't really good against all these axe users, but the forest should provide quite a bit of cover. So, yep, that's the name of the game in this particular map. Just keep sticking to the cover and keep moving forward. So, let's ease the burden a little bit up on Freya. Just continue attacking these guys. Preserve the broadsword as needed. And these 2 are in no immediate danger, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Can you reach that area? No, you can't. Alright, so if I put you there... see, an enemy mage can get at us, but we can get back at them anyway. So yeah, let's keep the thunder out. For some reason in this game, thunder is apparently super effective against fire. I don't understand, but I guess I don't have to understand. Alright. Dang it. Yeah, I was afraid something like that might happen. That's fine, we have healers. Alright, Gigachad keeping some of the pressure off. Go ahead and back Hilda up for the present. Actually... yeah, Hilda Slim Spear that archer, that mage there. I'll save before I do that. Alright, yes, excellent level up right there. And let's go ahead and heal her. Now, these guys here are going to pose a problem if we don't very quickly clear them out, so because there are a bunch of knights around, I am going to use the Broadsword. And, Edric's at level 15 as a captain right now, and so his stats are kind of keeping up with his level, which is about the best one can hope for, because once he's 20, everything caps at 20 anyway, except for luck. So which of you goofballs had range? That guy, he's the one I want. Oh, dang it, I should have gone for this soldier. Wait a second, can you? No, you can't. Alright. Oh man, I can't. Alright, fine, I'll hit this guy who's got range. It's fine. Boom. And here comes some sword users, which you don't want Freya's Frost Lance with those guys. More of these axe users here, so they can both get into that forest. They would hit her from that forest if I went there. They're coming towards this village. Can they both get at that? None of them can get at that castle. Alright, so let's keep her in cover. They'll have cover too, but that's fine. She has more of a chance of the crit here. We'll use this vulnerability. And next turn, she'll go into that village. And hopefully, we'll have cleared some of the bad dudes around the area at that point. Can anyone get at Nadia? See, all these guys are immediately poised to strike the second that Nadia crosses this river, so I really don't want to cross her over right now. How much do they do anyway? 20. Okay, so she can survive one hit against an archer, and I've got a healer next to me, so what does Thunder do as far as crits? You know, I'm just gonna play it safe, it's fine. Oh, dang it. Come on, I really tried to get a good early start for a reason here. I'm tempted to save stun there, but I won't. Wow, very nice. Very nice, Freya. I think Freya was actually one of the ones that I did modify. Though I say that I didn't modify him, and he's still doing tremendously. So, here they go. Yeah, I'm gonna fast forward enemy turns. It's fine. Okay, you have range, well, so do I. Alright, so let's go ahead and move Hilda back into here, and I don't see any brigands immediately around this spot, so I think my later priority, which I'm gonna have to do sooner than later at this point, is move my army down here to get this village under control. But for now, go ahead and back you up. Staff, let's go ahead and heal you. Didn't heal you all the way. Oh well. And, okay, yes, she took care of those bandits there. So let's move down to here, and let's go ahead and put the javelin on, just so that the Frost Lance doesn't get weapon disadvantage if I'm leaving that dude alive, and visit. Brago was a foreman in the mines. All the miners loved him. He really cared for us common folk. So after the incident, when the mine shut down, many people followed him into banditry. But his thefts have gotten more troublesome of late. Rich or poor, he doesn't care. What happened to Brago, the Brago we loved 10 years ago? What changed? Here, use this salve on the wounds Brago's axes cause. It will heal the poison. What, you don't care for antitoxin? How strange. Very well, take this old ring instead. I never liked it, but maybe a mage might find it useful. A ring of magic, freaking awesome. So, I am definitely going to feed that to Nadia. Nadia's just getting all the extra stat boosters. Okay, good. So because I backed up, now I'm no longer in range of this cutthroat here. I mean, I think she'd be fine, but it's alright. Do I want to have this guy moved up? 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that a forested area? That is a forested area. So, can this archer... No, that archer's on that side. Is this a spot I can stand on? No, it's not. I kind of like to take care of that archer there. Screw it. Let's just move Gigachad up. Go ahead and blast that dude with the javelin, because his javelin is troubling me. Okay, that guy can hit the bridge. That guy can't. Does she have the range to get me on the bridge? She does. Alright, so this would have been a lot more trouble if I cared about having Rivka. The best I can say is she's got a killer axe, and I wouldn't mind having one of those. A fierce woman full of wanderlust. She's been known to break many hearts. Yeah, well, now she's about to get a broken face. Take -1 damage, +3 crit per space moved. Boy, that is a really, really good ability. Like, you know, you really have to pick and choose who you want on your team. So, here comes the Broadsword again, because I've got at least 2 range units I need to worry about this next turn. Alright, got him end. Let's go ahead and send that. Griss, I am called to the temple for reflection and prayer. I mean, you look at this guy, if you didn't know that he was like a bandit chieftain, the next thing you'd think was like, I don't know, like Eastern monk or something. Like, you know, he's got that look of the... You know how monks, they have that cloth that covers one shoulder but then leaves the other bare? I kind of forget what it's called right now, but I see him and I think, like, you know, he could have been frickin' John the Baptist even. So, called to the temple for reflection and prayer. Those are good things. As long as you're not praying to frickin' Yog-Sothoth or Satan. There I will make my stand, and here you make yours. And if the mercenaries beat me up, I'll retreat to the temple. No. No. The time for retreat is over. Stand, Griss. Stand and fight. But Bracco, what if... Kill them or die. Such are your choices, Griss. Alright. So, I wouldn't have minded facing him. I've faced a worse opponent already. But, that's fine. Aw, man, making me waste my broadswords. There we go. That's a better use. And baboom. Bye, Rivka. Didn't get to see her death quote, but I don't care. Right there. Those are the bandits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, for a second I thought that was a different village. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I've got basically 3 turns to get to that village and save it from destruction. Those 2 guys, I still can't get at that village without Nadia being put in a lot of danger. So, once again, go ahead and save at the start here. Who do I want Julia to heal? Do these guys have range? No, they don't. Alright. Let's draw them away. I'm gonna put myself here. Let's go ahead and bring out, tell you what, let's bring out the Iron Blade. And that Magus is gonna get to live another turn, but that's fine. Move Griss forward. Okay, and, oh man, Gigachad doesn't have a javelin. I need to give him one. Who's got the javelin? I know somebody does who can't use it. Freya's got her own javelin, but that's not the one we're looking for. Alright, let's go ahead and move her there, and then that mercenary will come at us, but that's fine because now we're in the woods. And Julia... Okay, you know what? This works out pretty well. Or not Julia. Actually, before she moves there, let's go ahead and heal her real quick. There we go. Alright, go over there, we'll talk, and then we'll trade. Freya, what are you doing here? Same thing you are, Nadia. Serving with my fellow mercenaries. You mean it? You joined the Phoenix Blades? Duke Ormer abandoned me to my fate. I will never get anywhere serving as his lackey. If House Kesterwall is to rise again, a different tactic is needed. So, I will gain experience and gold and allies here more than anywhere. And when the time comes, I will return to Northel twice the knight my mother ever was. That's incredible. Well, when that day comes, Freya, you should know I'll be right there at your side. Nadia, it makes this decision so much easier having a friend here with me. Alright, so, friends, they care and they share, right? Give me that ring of magic. Yoink, magic increased. Alright, So Nadia is essentially like a, I don't know, a level 8 character considering the number of buffs I gave to her. It's like she got a whole bunch of hit point level ups, a couple of resistance level ups, one she actually earned, and yeah, level 8 magic is good for a level 5, I suppose. Alright, Hilda. Yeah, I need you to move up, Hilda. By the way, that earlier cheeky reference in the village there, like, oh, you don't want an antitoxin? Alright, have this much better item that is a ring of magic. Like, antitoxin is probably the worst item you could get from anywhere. Visiting a village, getting it from a chest, all it does is heal poison, and honestly, if you're training your healers, you want your units poisoned, because then that gives them excuse to use their heals. Look at that! I had a suspicion that there were going to be some reinforcements at the starting line, so yeah, we need to get out of there. Oh man, and Julia's just out of range. Okay, change of plans. These guys have iron axes, so obviously I'm going to need the sword back out again. How's your hit points? Your hit points could use a little bit more. So let's bring out the sword, vulnerary. I realize I'm out in the open, but hey, so are my enemies. Yep, here come the brigands. That's okay. Draw them away there, Edric. And the javelin is getting work. Alright, and those guys are getting in their hits. That's fine. We can take them. Guys trying to kill Gigachad. Not working. Alright, so Hilda's taken a couple of hits, but she's still okay. File, save. So let's start there. Hilda... Yeah, I want to get these other guys away from Julia, because they are starting to get a little too close to her. So if Julia's down here, as long as Gigachad attacks these other guys around here, we should... But the problem is, Freya can't take care of all these other ones all by herself. Alright, a fire won't kill you in one hit, but a thunder will, and I get a double of it. But I don't want you out in the open. So let's have Freya come up to this castle here, and she'll keep using the javelin. Problem is, though, these other guys are going to go for her, and with her javelin out, she's going to be a lot more vulnerable. But it's an evil choice between, going up against sword users or axe users. Alright, well, she's going to be about as safe as she can be in this particular castle area. How's her hit points? She could use another 5. Alright. In that case, instead of attacking those guys that she won't be able to kill anyway, let's keep the javelin out and use another vulnerary and stay in that fort where she has the most possible defense. And no... Okay, so no archers are going to be able to kill you, so go ahead, cast a thunder, ba-boom, that dude's down. And this one's the closest to Julia, so let's go ahead and... finish you off. You can still hit Julia, you can still hit Julia. Thank goodness you guys don't have all that much range. If I move you down there, that means that we are going to have to kill off that bow user. Let's make things a little bit easier on ourselves. It's fine. They can almost get to her, but not quite. So just keep clearing the area, Oh, dang it! I just realized that I forgot to loot that place. That's fine. Edric can cut off those bandits as well. So let's move him... Actually, let's move him here so that the double range unit is taken care of. Take care of this other double range unit at this castle. And now, let's watch the cards unfold here. Aw, dang it. Yeah, that's the problem with using thunder, is that it's less accurate. Uh-huh, as predicted. Oh boy, Freya cannot take much of those. Okay, so, even when I think through my turns, there are still things that cause potential disaster. So, can I get at you from here? Actually, do I even want to? I mean, I might as well level Freya a bit. Javelin. That'll be just enough to take that dude down if it hits. Dang it didn't hit. Alright, well, fine. Slim Spear. That missed too! Dick move, game. Dick move. Alright, Nadia. Let's see, how do I want to approach this? Let's back you up. Actually, no. You're in a forest right now. So is he, so at least it's mutual here. Boom, boom, boom. Alright. This is so ridiculous. I am tempted to save Scum right now. I am sorely tempted to save Scum. I'm gonna save Scum. Alright, so this time I'm gonna start this turn with Nadia hitting this guy. See, it missed, but things have already changed up a bit, and I will definitely take that level up. So, fine, you can come in on her, that's alright, I don't care. And now, maybe she will hit this time because we already had a miss earlier. Yes, she did. Okay, so now bring you... Actually, because this one's still alive, we gotta back her up. You go to the castle, which means you come over here. And we get to use another healing staff. There we go. And Hilda got over her poison from Shelob. Okay, so... yeah, we can't visit the village either, but that's okay. Let's just go ahead and cut these bandits off. Do these guys have any throwing weapons? No, they don't. Just a bunch of steel axes. That's fine. Alright. So, Iron Blade won't be quite enough. That's fine. I guess I'll use the Iron Sword a couple of times. And let's not have any archers hanging around to cause mischief. Alright. I'm surprised Gigachad didn't get a hit points level up just there. Okay, Nadia doing work. Beating up these cutthroats. Okay. Now I think we can finally afford to relax a bit. So, let's... You got pretty good flexibility. Okay, so you go onto the bridge. Actually, there we go. Wait there. Move up. Let's go ahead and heal you. And I wonder if Nadia can now take down this archer in 2 fires. Yes, she can! And good thing, too, that was a killer bow right there. And that soldier can just barely not hit her. That's fine. We'll heal her next turn and have them go down and take care of those knights. In the meantime, I was gonna say, does Gigachad have any further purpose to serve at this point? Because he's pretty slow. I don't really care to have him take on Gramis. So yeah, you know what, Gigachad? I'm gonna have you go over here and you can chat at this village. And just for the record, let's see what was in this armory. Any throwing stuff? No, no throwing stuff. Well, that's disappointing. That's what I really want, throwing stuff. But in the meantime, okay, you've got double range, so let's move up here. You know, I'm tempted to use the broadsword, but I won't. I'm deliberately going to allow Edric to get hit and stuff, because I don't think that getting hit is actually going to cause damage to him at this point. He is a true Hector archetype. Those guys wouldn't break the village, would they? You know what, I'm gonna have Gigachad cut them off at the pass here. And yeah, he's got weapons triangle disadvantage, but I'm not even gonna turn on the Horse Slayer. You know, I'm just going to let them break themselves against him. Okay, so start of a turn. Aw, crap. Gotta remember to do that. Alright, you go ahead and heal. Level up. Okay, magic and defense. I mean, I guess if there were 2 things that I would have wanted, it would have been those. Possibly a little more hit points as well. Normally hit points is a given, but with troubadours, you don't get a whole lot of hit points in the first place. So, yep, I'm deliberately going to draw that mage to Nadia because she can take it. And you got a javelin. but I can take a few hits because I've got the angelic robe. Okay, that's a little better. Magic skill and speed. We kind of already have those things, but I will never turn my nose up to speed. And will an iron blade take... Yes, just barely, but it will. Oh, really? You missed? You missed twice? I guess it is 66 hit. Oh, well. Freya... Maybe I should have Freya visit the village, because... the only other axe users are the final boss and these cutthroats over here. I guess I could also have Freya talk to Edric there. So, as long as she doesn't come within range of that knight... Yep, I'll move her up there, and let's go ahead and move you up here. Alright, these guys breaking themselves against Gigachad. Okay, look at that. Thunder has advantage against fire. Now, that said... I'm preserving my thunders for now. Later on down the line, I'll be glad for it. And then I'll have access to a bunch of thunders, and then I'll just use those thunders from now on. Let's see here. Nadia. You don't have a lot of hit points to spare. So, reinforcements. I thought we were done with those, but looks like we still had a few more. Let's go ahead and put you into this forested area, and from there you can go ahead and just cast down fires on these other guys. I still want to use fire, but nice crit. Still want to use fire because it is more accurate, and I need that considering the terrain at the moment. Now you are probably going to go for Edric, aren't you? Let's see, Freya, are you within reach of... Aw, man, you're just out of range of that, Actually, I guess you could... You could attack that mage there. Yeah, alright, fine. Go ahead and throw your javelin at that mage. How's the level up this time? Not a very good level up, but I will never say no to more speed. Alright, are you range? Yes. Are you range? Yes, you're both range. Man, I guess Hilda is gonna be the one to visit this village. Boy, the plans have changed as the battles progressed. Alright, Gigachad... No. Let's have Gigachad take this dude down. And you use your iron sword on this dude. We will talk eventually. Man, if there's one thing Edric lacks, it is that defense stat. And he does not lack for defense. It's just that... You know, now that he's level 16, in 15 levels, he's gotten defense 5 times. So, that's still very good. I'm not saying it's not. And I think... Man, he's been lucky with everything else, but I guess it's always good for a character to have a little bit of a flaw. Now who's coming out? Another mage reinforcement. Okay, we can handle that. You know, I'm trying to spare Nadia's hit points here. Should probably save more to state 2. Alright, Nadia, go ahead and, yep, just take that dude down with fire. Alright, took a hit from a javelin, but that's okay, because this mage is going to pose no real threat. Move you in. Alright, now for that talk. Freya, what are you doing out here? And you're armed! Edric the mercenary, lower your sword. I'm not here to exact revenge. That's a relief. I thought about Phoenix's words. He was right. My family name is in tatters. My liege lord cares nothing for me. I intend to change all of that, but I'll need gold, experience, and allies. Okay, so sort of the same talk that she gave to Nadia just a couple minutes back. Then you joined the right team. I know we were once enemies, but I would gladly fight with you, Freya Kesterwall. It's just Freya. At least for now, it is. I'm at your command, Captain. Oh, Commander Phoenix asked me to give you... Ooh, oh boy. Ah, this is a fine gift. My thanks, Freya. Another broadsword. Yeah, boy. Alright, so we are temporarily going to send that broadsword rapier to the storage. But there we go. So, you know, I've tried to keep my broadsword at least around until I got a new one, and here I am with 32 uses to spare. But of course I maxed it out, so I've not exactly been, like, I've not been prudent necessarily, but I have at least tried to hold back when it wasn't just outright wasteful using it. So I'm glad I have another broadsword to fall back upon. People who live here near the old mines, we don't like to talk about the incident, capital I incident. It was a strange day. When you hear whispers about it, it seems impossible. The sky went dark at midday. The earth groaned. Then came the screams. Screams from the mines. A lot of miners died. Soldiers poured in from the capital, like we were at war. Against what? A cave-in? I still remember the screams. Gods help me, you filthy pagan. The screams. Forgive me all my rambling. Here, take this, please. It was my father's. He didn't make it back from the mines that day. So, what? This axe reaver? You're just giving an axe reaver to a stranger because screams. Okay, dude. Now, that axe reaver, obviously it's a gift against Griss here, who we really do need to take down this time. And that speedwing there is the one reason that you would want to bring a, thief with you on this particular mission. Because Grommis's speed, yeah, it's pretty high, but it's not as good as my thief's, I believe. But this is the only time I'll say this, I don't need a speedwing. I mean, my frickin' Defender Knight is at 19 speed, Edric's at also 19 speed, Freya's speed is her highest stat, Nadia's speed is... it's low, but it's still very high considering her level. So, yeah, I'm babying Nadia a bit, but I don't think I need that speedwing. Like I said, I'm never gonna say that again. This is the only time I will ever turn my nose up at a speedwing. Alright, whoop, yep, once again, Thunder has special advantage against fire. Okay, file, save. Yep, we are getting low on health, so let's go ahead and fix that. And Nadia, go ahead and finish that mage off. One fire will do it. Alright. Please have a good level up this time. Man, this is my favorite unit, but Nadia, you really are making me look like an idiot right now. Alright, so let's go ahead and move Freya up, just out of range of Griss here. I think I am going to have Freya try her hand against him, because she has, you know, precisely the right weapon to take Griss down this time. Let's move everybody in, not that I think I need it. And player phase again. Don't think I need to do this, but I will to keep the habit alive. And... alright, Freya, let's see what you got. Okay, that guy can counterattack really hard, but he also only has a 24% chance to hit, so let's go for it. Really? Griss doesn't have like a quote for us? I wonder what would happen if Edric attacked him. No quote, huh? Never mind. Actually, let's have Edric deliberately just stand here and let's let Griss attack us. I don't think Griss is actually... no, he just doesn't say anything to us. That's weird. Alright, Freya attack with the Frost Lance. And yes, the crit is lower now that there are teammates nearby. And I am going to feed this kill to Nadia. And... I don't want to die, but maybe it's better than to live through what's next. Oh, so Griss actually did have an idea of what was coming. Okay, I do not regret this. Nadia needs the XP. Very nice, very nice. I almost regretted talking too soon just now, but yeah, that was a freaking cool level up. Okay, that'll do it for the end of the mission there. Let's go ahead and save real quick, just in case I need to rearrange any last-minute stuff in this chapter rather than in the next. The The battle is won. Somehow we did it. But Brago fled into the mines. We're not done yet. Then we'll pursue him. What is it, Shorn? The stench. The vileness. It's worse now. Don't you feel it? Yes. I think there's something not right about this abandoned mine. Oh, you think? Edric, I've got a bad feeling about this. Oh, okay, and that's the closing quote of the chapter. Alright, so, quite the cliffhanger, but hey, boy, this story, like I said before, came for the gameplay, stayed for the story. This mod is just, I love it to death. I am having a blast playing. So, hey, if you guys are enjoying this, I appreciate you sticking with me, and as always, hope to see you next time. Until then, you have a good day.